morning. Today is the third day of the training, and it's actually a beautiful morning here in Naivasha. So apparently yesterday we did share what was the biggest takeaway on feed formulation. Now I think today we're going to look more on the feed technology, and this gets me excited. But hey, I've not taken breakfast, so this is the time to go to the dining place, take breakfast, and be ready to get as much knowledge as possible. So within the day, I'll be sharing with you any insight on feed formulation and some of the new tips you guys don't know. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this and it's going to be insightful. So we're just about getting in, and I think it rained last night because you can be able to see different puddles on that side. And of course today the sun is yet to come up. I mean, it was up for a few minutes, but hey, this is just amazing. And yeah, it just reminds me of back home. I think once I go back I should shoot a vlog there, and it's almost the same, but I definitely love the trims edges of the institution. So obviously, as you guys can be able to see, that's where we are going in, the Dairy Training Institute. And I believe I was able to brief you what the Dairy Institute is all about. And if you are an aspiring into feed formulation, then this is one of the institutions you should definitely look into. So let's just get into and see how things goes. So the breakfast is done, and I'm actually just into the training facilities, and as you can be able to see, it's way huge and it's really beautiful, and this is amazing. And I'm just getting excited because today we are going to talk about the feed mill technology. We got to know what's the technology behind it and what are the key things into it. So let's get to see the training facility, how it looks like, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah, ideally this is the training facility, and you can actually be able to see how awesome it is. The seats are well arranged, and most of the clients are actually getting their breakfast, and they will be joining us in a few minutes because the session is going to begin in 25 minutes. So obviously this is really cool. And something else unique, you can be able to see this being a government facility, so you definitely have to have the picture of the President of Kenya. The portrait's right there. This house is a projection area, and this is what I love most. I mean, the place, it's just expansive within a quiet neighborhood. And this place, look at this, it looks amazing. And remember, you guys, we said the whole place has people from different county. You can be able to see there's a client from Kiambu, Uasin Gishu. Yesterday we saw even from Baringo County, and right there you see there's Mombasa, Garissa, Kilifi, and of course there's a gentleman out there. So he's actually a friend of mine, and I mean, let's get to know who he is. Hey, Quinton. So we got to ask him who he is, what he does, and hey, why is he here? So let's get to hear from him.
Hi, I'm Quinton Mzungu from Kilifi County, representing 360 Rabbit Farm. I'm here at DTI for feed formulation and grinding technology, milling technology.
Okay, so Quinton, why do you think this training is effective? You've been here for the last one day. Do you think it's really good?
Yeah, the training is fascinating. We're learning new things. The knowledge is awesome.
Well, guys, you've just heard from Quinton, and this, I told you, it's an awesome training.
Then the crude fiber is at 6, very low. The crude fat, 6 for all through.
But for the broilers, that's where it's It's quite critical for broilers.
Yes, you cannot make your own broiler.
Yeah.
It is very hard.
Yeah.
Because you have to incorporate some growth promoters, umeongeza coccidiostasis, umeongeza.
Not free range. So I think kienyeji mash, as she have said, it's like for supplementing. Your cuckoos must be because
Free
zinatoka
range.
nje ya.
This is an afternoon. We have just actually left our training facility, and right now we are in a demonstration farm. So this is where we get a twist. I know most of you were expecting, first of all, to go straight into a bit of feed formulation, but hey, we tend also to have a couple of farmers and other manufacturers with interest in dairy farming, and actually also interesting one of the feed formulation, one of the key nutrients in feed formulation, that's what we call folate, and apparently you can get this same of nutrients in form of plants. So we actually at the farm, and what we're doing is trying now to understand into deeper essence how you are actually able to produce this kind of nutrients in the farm, and especially the foliage for dairy production, whether it's in feedlotting system or whether it's in zero grazing system for milk production. So let's dive in, try to see the farm and see some of the foliage which are produced here at Naivasha. This is really interesting, and this is just amazing. Yeah, I was just thinking as some of the key thing possibly I should think in the future as means of diversification. These should be definitely either go into dairy production or maybe also try my hand into feed rotting system. After interacting with some of key players, I actually think this is a big area to go into. So let's see how this one goes, and it's super interesting. Just interesting is we're actually taking what we call a farm visit. Obviously, since the whole of the day we've been talking about foliage, how to do a bit of formulation, but apparently in the group we were in, there are some guys who are into the feedlot system, which surprisingly is one of the key areas I'm also interested. And today we decided as part of the practical to come to the farm and to be able to see how different fodder crops are grown, whether it's for dairy production, whether it's for the meat production, and they're turning out to be quite impressive, and it's just impressive. You can be able to see how huge this place is. So let's see what we've been able to find out. Part of the forage, and it's actually, we used to feed these to rabbits when I was very young. So it's a wandering Jew, and you can be able to see the precipitation and how actually it's being done. It, I believe, should be the source of protein, yeah, and goes all the way to that other end. While on this other end, we do tend to have napier grass. And hey, look at that, guys. Super amazing. It feels good to be away from the poultry production and to come to the other aspect of agribusiness. Look at that. All the way to some of my members are on that further end, and this is also a different type of napier grass, and I think that should be the French Cameroon. You get the specification, spacing, seed rate, and as well the production. This serves more of a demonstration, but on those further ends across those mountains, we're being actually told there's more bigger space where the production is being done, and it's actually super good. I feel this is really good, and I should definitely, once I hit back, try to think about this sector. As they say, you don't need to put your eggs into one basket. You can always diversify. So hey, if you're watching, this should be one of the key areas you should try to think as a farmer. So we have just left the farm, and you can be able to see, we're going to see the herd production. You see the herd milk production cost demo farm. Then we're going to see what's inside there and what's going on. So guys, look at that kind of cow. I've never seen actually. This is one of the biggest ones, and it's just so huge, just unbelievable. I was actually drinking water outside, and look at that. Wow.